As you know, today's video was supposed to be about us hiking to the top of Christ the Redeemer and answering a whole bunch of your questions. So I guess that kind of makes you wonder why the hell I'm speaking to you now, the day after the hike, at a beach, drinking a beer. But in order for me to tell you the story, I'm gonna need to rewind to yesterday before the hike. Morning, guys. So
in this forest. Okay, this jungle is freaking me out.
So the day started off really normally. We woke up, we prepared some coffee, and we're planning our big hike, which actually became bigger than we thought and pretty extreme.
And the crazy thing about the story is that almost every single person that we spoke to told us that the hike wasn't safe.
They live around here.
They live in here. Not safe. Did we listen to them? Well, that's where the irony kind of kicks in.
But wait! Before we get into details, we have to still answer questions.
Okay, fine. We will set a 1-minute timer and we'll answer the questions as quickly as possible.
I used to work in Middle East for 5 years. I was a program manager of Ariel Studio, PT, pole dance coach, flexibility and mobility coach. I'm still teaching online classes, kind of covering all our expenses we have right now in South America. Yeah, love my work.
I actually used to be a teacher, and then I started selling real estate in Dubai for the last 3 years, and now I'm here.
Then Corona strike. As most of people around the world, I've lost my job as well, so I gave it a try and I started teaching online Zoom classes, and yeah, it worked really well. This gave me opportunity to be where I am right now.
When you're on 100% commission and the government shuts down your office, you have no opportunity to make money. So that's pretty much where the idea was born. So Bali was the initial idea, but COVID had different plans. See, the whole world was shut down for tourism. And so we had to pretty much just sit around and wait for whatever country would open up first. And then Brazil opened up.
South America was always our huge dream, to be honest.
Brazil is just a starting point for us. We have big plans to travel around South America when all of the land borders open up. One of the big plans is to go and do another ayahuasca retreat at some point. But we're pretty much just on the hunt for a place that we feel that we can live in. So when we get to a place that suits our vibe, we might just relax a little. To give you guys a sort of idea of what the sort of mood is before this walk, I just want to explain that I have packed 2 house keys, one in my pocket and one in the bag, just in case we run into some trouble and somebody takes our bag, we can still get into the house.
Ah, wow, well done.
Didn't tell her, but
I'm Polish.
I'm from South Africa, all right?
I'm Polish.
This is nice.
Very cold. Hey?
That is really nice. Anyway, we did pack water. Well, we intended to pack water.
We wanted.
And then the water was too heavy to put in the bag with the drone and everything. So I put it next to the bag. And then, to be honest, I've been a little bit anxious. I don't know if that coffee was a little bit too strong, or if I'm just a bit nervous about what to expect on this hike.
because, you know, people freak you out, man. Amazing. Thank you so much. Well, there you have it. Great.
No.
Just to add to the slight anxiety, there we go. We've just spoken to a random person on the path. At least they could speak English.
Wow.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, so she has said already, probably not the safest option.
So every single time there will be monkey on the trail, we shut myself. Absolutely.
I'm not worried about anything up there. I'm worried about people down here.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, with the sound
So
of
hopefully
nature.
it'll be nice if we're maybe not the only people on the hike.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, whew. Let's hope this goes smoothly, guys. And so it begins. We have started going upwards.
Ready. I'm so ready. I think that if you don't think about it, this energy won't come to you. So let's not think about it. Let's be positive. We're ready for everything, as you see. But let's not think about it. Let's enjoy the walk. Oh, look.
I mean, I'm still kind of nervous. That's cool.
It's amazing.
It's a fruit. Typically from Poland, you see. They don't see fruit much in the wild. So I must put this in the bag, yeah? Why, it's not safe? Well, there we go again. So much for vlogging. Guys, from this moment on, I'm gonna take the stand off my GoPro because he says we should pack our equipment away. So we'll put the stand in the bag and I can put the GoPro in my pocket. So the view might change slightly.
Now I'm fully ready. Look.
They break it so that it's a bit smaller. We're just equipping ourselves with a weapon.
So the joke, guys.
This is not really a weapon. This is a better weapon, if I'm honest.
Perfect. I'm in Gandalf right now.
You know what this actually feels like? It feels like one of those PlayStation games where, you know, like Diablo or something, where you have to travel and pick up weapons and skins, and that's how I feel. Now I've got a weapon. We've just heard other people on the trail. That's either very good news or very bad news. Hopefully those people are other travelers and not the dwellers that live in this bush. I'm fucking ready. Coming back to the irony of the story, we did listen to everybody. We rarely listened to everybody. So much so that we robbed ourselves of the experience. A hike that should have been filled with emotions of accomplishment, appreciation for the nature, for me it was just filled with fear. I walked every step of the way thinking that I was going to be robbed. I didn't use the drone. I didn't stop and take photos. I robbed myself. It's something I've decided to work on for the rest of this trip. Not to fall into the trap of fear. Think about the meaning.
Bit of an anticlimax, I guess. To be honest, we had a few different plans. We wanted to fly the drone at some spots, but we were a bit worried about the safety, if I'm honest. I literally walked that entire way thinking someone was going to jump out of the bush and stab us.
And the arms, shit! So...
I can barely even see the thing from here.
Sitting literally underneath of Christusek, of Christ the Redeemer, and guess what, guys? We can barely
Can't see it. Literally cannot see it. I could have walked up a different mountain and got the same view of Christ the Redeemer. Let me show you how little you see. So you can kind of see his feet. Thanks, Jesus.
Sorry.
Just asking for help.